The other day I was talking to a friend about collecting and investing in Pokemon, and there was one thing that he said that kind of threw me off that I don't really believe in, and that's that sleeve booster packs have no real value other than to rip them open. And while I do agree with him in a sense, sleeve booster packs are the cheapest, easiest way to get product. They do have long-term value, but I did give him one little asterisk to the comment in saying that if you're going to invest in sleeve booster packs, you have to do so by buying into art sets. What are art sets? That is the 4 or 5 art variants that come with each one of the Pokemon sets. And you can see exactly what the art set is by looking at the back of a typical sleeve booster pack. This is Destined Rivals here, and there are 4 different art variants for Destined Rivals. And the reason why I think investing in art sets is significantly more important than just buying packs and throwing them in the closet is that over time, when these packs appreciate beyond their current value and Destined Rivals goes out of print, you can bundle these 4 products or 4 packs up in one single sale. And a collector who missed out on the opportunity years later to have either ripped open a Destined Rivals pack or just didn't have any sleeve booster packs left over from when they were collecting, they're going to want to have all 4 art variants to display in whatever shelf or way that they decide they want to. Another way that you can sell booster packs, again, is going to be in the kind of unsleeved version. I have 4 Evolving Skies here, 1 art set, Umbreon, Rayquaza, Duraludon, and Sylveon here. And again, these 4 packs together are worth significantly more than, let's just say, 4 randomized packs of Evolving Skies. And that's because people want to have each one of that art variant to have in their collection, put them up on the wall. I know some people like to put them in binders. And what's important is when you're going to your retailers and you're buying 1 or 2 packs at a time for the intent of keeping these for a long time, I know a lot of people are getting into Pokemon nowadays, you have the opportunity to say, hey, I have like 12 Mewtwo packs, but I don't have any Cynthia's Garchomp packs. Can you grab me a Cynthia's Garchomp pack from the box and let me get that one instead? And as you accumulate packs over time, you'll be able to take 1, 2, 3, 4 of the art variants and put them together and package them up. I'll show you how I do this. I like to buy some, these are like goodie bag plastics. And they're like the perfect size. They have like an adhesive on the back, and I fold them over with a little bit of tape. This is a Journey Together art set. It has 4 or 1 of each of the art variants on the back. And I'll put this in my shoebox, my dresser drawer, my closet, wherever I decide to store it. And I'll leave that for a very long time. And I know what a lot of you guys are thinking, right? Oh, Mike, you're just here to take the product out of everyone else's hands, and you're a scalper. You're trying to make a bunch of money on us, and it's really not the case. I'll tell you that I don't typically sell product at all. I am very much a sealed collector with a very long-term mindset. I always have been. That's the type of person that I am when it comes to stocks, investments, and collectibles. I really don't sell very often. I do run a TCG Player and eBay store where I mostly sell singles. I have some Magic and Pokemon singles behind me. I also have boxes full of graded cards. And then I have, maybe the occasional rip and ship stream when I'm doing a Q&A. But for the most part, I don't sell immediately after I buy something. I actually decide to take this $20 investment of 4 packs, tuck it away, and I wait until the set goes out of rotation. And what I mean by that, if some of you out there don't know what rotation is, that's the way that Pokemon cycles through sets for players. And yeah, Pokemon cards are for playing the game. I don't know if you have ever seen it played, but if you haven't, you should. I think I have a card around here. Well, I have this card. I just pulled this the other day. If you haven't seen that video, I was making a video about quality control with these sealed Pokemon products, and this was in a Phantasmal Flames pack out of that product. So very interesting. But when I talk about rotation, I'm going to try to get this on camera. Right in the corner there, you'll see, it's not going to focus, this white marking, right? You see that white marking? That marking right there is a letter right next to the set name and the card number. What that means is there are letters marked on the card that indicate which cards are in rotation or legal for competitive play. And if you look towards the, this side of me over here, we have Scarlet and Violet Base, Paldea Evolved, Obsidian Flames, Paradox of Rift, Temporal Forces. Most of those early sets in SV or Scarlet and Violet, they're about to rotate out or become not playable in competitive play. And that's because Pokemon wants to make room for the new cards that have come out, like your Mega Evolutions, your Journey Togethers, your Surging Sparks, your Destined Rivals. All of those cards have different markings, letter markings or set rotation markings that tell you what's legal to play in competitive and what's not. It's a long-winded rant as to explain why I don't sell things that I buy immediately, because once a set goes out of rotation, it means that Pokemon is not going to print it anymore. They have no real reason to go back and reprint a set that is out of rotation, because a majority of their game exists for the players. The average collector, the person who buys off of the secondary market, the average investor who likes to tuck a lot of this product away, they are not Pokemon's main focus. Even though they spend a lot of their money, it is likely dwarfed in comparison to the global market of players of the Pokemon trading card game. What I'm trying to get at by telling you that I don't sell cards that are in rotation is because I think that they can be reprinted at any time, and I much rather play the long game when it comes to my collecting and investing strategy, because I know that this $5 pack of Destined Rivals that I bought, let's say at a Target or a Walmart, will one day be much more valuable than $5. And an example of that, and one that I think a lot of content creators on YouTube and everywhere else are making today, is that Destined Rivals is the new Evolving Skies. And if we make a comparison, right, Destined Rivals is really hard to get right now. Booster boxes have climbed up to $600. I only have one booster box. I wish I had more, and at $600, I don't know that I can buy more at that price. I think Destined Rivals is going to be in rotation for another couple of years, and so I don't really feel comfortable spending $600 on a booster box of a set that has the opportunity to be reprinted multiple times. I know Nick, the Poke Plumber, Nikki Cards, I've been watching their videos a lot lately, have been watching them for a long time. They talk about how these booster boxes haven't been reprinted, and we haven't seen booster boxes in a long time. And let me tell you, you really haven't. Ever since, Temporal Forces, Twilight Masquerade got a decent reprint, but really, okay, Searching Sparks is probably the last time that we saw a significant booster box reprint where you can walk into your LGS and there would be a lot of them. But now you don't see booster boxes getting reprinted because Nicky Cart said this in his video from yesterday. They much rather print out collection boxes. And I have one here. I got the Mega Kangaskhan collection box here. This has 2 Destin and 2 Mega Evolution, right? They much rather print these collection boxes that are priced at $20 to $25 and ship them off to the Targets and Walmarts of the world, where an average collector mom and dad who want to shop for their son, or an uncle, like who wants to buy for their nephews and nieces, they can spend $20 and give a gift to them as a young collector, right? They don't typically have $100, $200, $300 to spend on a booster box. And so we're not seeing a lot of booster boxes come out. They much rather put out these collection boxes, right? And again, I want to dive back into why we made this video in the first place, and that was sleeve booster packs. And I talk about Destin Rivals because right now you can buy these for about $5. They're worth about $10. I have no intention of selling them because I see the potential in Destin Rivals to one day become the Evolving Skies. This pack, too, I bought, I don't know, back in 2022, 2023 when Evolving Skies came out. This likely came from a collection box or a tin that I had opened and decided to save these packs rather than open them. And I probably spent, on average, $5 a piece. I have an art set here that I pulled out for the video. This art set is worth significantly more than 4 individual packs of the Umbreon art, right? And the reason being is everyone wants the opportunity to have that display piece, have that in their collection, be able to show off all of the art variants. And I believe that Destin Rivals is going to be just like Evolving Skies. And if Evolving Skies can hit $40 to $45 a pack, these are about $40, $35, $40 a pack now. I paid $5, right? So I've multiplied my money into what I originally paid, and all they had to do was sit in a box. All they had to do was sit in a shelf or be tucked into a closet or your dresser drawer, right? And I'm happy that I have 4 Evolving Skies in an art set, because when I decide to turn around and maybe sell that art set, I get to put all of that extra money back into the hobby. And one of the things that I specifically want to do with a lot of the art sets that I'm accumulating is I want to wait till they appreciate. I want to take this $20 investment of 4 packs. I want to tuck it into the closet, and I want to wait 5 years. A lot of people think that's insane. Oh, couldn't you put that $20 in the S&P and couldn't you see a better return? I could, but I might see a better return here. I'll tell you, if I put $5 in the S&P in 2023, it probably wouldn't have made me the amount of money that this Evolving Skies pack made me, or could make me, let's just say. Pokemon's not as liquid as the S&P, everyone knows it. But I'd much rather love to have those 4 packs of Evolving Skies than have $5 in the S&P, right? To kind of cap off the video, if you guys watch a lot of Rudy from Alpha Investments, that means we're probably like 3/4 or halfway through the video. I just wanted to come on here and make this video because I was talking to my friend about investing in sleeve booster packs and why when he goes to Target and Walmart, he should be asking for the specific art variant that he's missing and start building these up. And I wanted to touch on one other thing because I watched Nicky Cards' video yesterday. He said he was talking about booster boxes and how the booster boxes right now, he has a rule of 10, trying to get 1 case and 4 booster boxes. Had an awesome animation. Can't do that yet. Not me. But with sleeve booster packs, because they're so accessible and you run into them all the time when you're at Target, Walmart, Best Buy, etc., I have a rule of 12 or 24. I like to put together 12 art sets or 24 art sets, depending on how available the product is, and I like to tuck it away into the closet. And I have this one here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to lift this up and show you guys on camera. This is a old shoebox that I made some art sets for. So in here, I have Journey Together and Twilight Masquerade. Two sets that, at least in Twilight's case, has been reprinted multiple times. But I think the Greninja is a great card, and I think long-term it's going to have an opportunity to go up. And so I think I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of each, I think, in here. And so I made these, and I'm looking to make some more. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I almost dropped the whole box. I have, seven of each set, 7 art sets of each set that I'm going to tuck away in this shoebox in the closet, and I'm going to wait a couple of years and see how it goes, right? And it's really not that much of an investment, but if I can take that $20 investment and wait till it turns into $40, $60, $80, right? I can go and I can sell that art set later on, 5 years down the road, long-term mindset here, people. And I can put that money into whatever the newest product is. In 5 years, God, there's going to be so many booster boxes and so many different products that have come out. I don't even know what the average booster box cost will be by then. It might be more than $250. It might be an average of $350. I hope not. I hope we can go back down closer to MSRP, $160. Just so that everyone can get them and have an opportunity to rip open 36 packs at a time. I get these booster boxes. I don't even want to open them because I just know that they have such upward potential. But really what I'm trying to say here, cap off the video. Invest in art sets. These are Evolving Skies. You're probably not going to find those on the shelf. I'll say Destined Rivals instead. Invest in art sets like Destined Rivals and baggy them up like I did in those. I'll show you how I baggy them. I use like a little goodie bag. I bought it off Amazon. It was like $100 for 100 pack, 100 bags for like $4. It's the perfect size. I can give you guys a link if you really want to comment. Baggy in the comments if you've made it to this far in the video, 18 minutes in. Comment baggy if you want me to send you the link for the baggies that I use. But yeah, I throw the art sets in here, I tape them together, I throw them into a shoebox, and I wait 5 years until one day I decide to sell them. And I take the money that I've made in appreciation because the set is out of print and there's not a lot of them there. And I take that money and I reinvest it into this product. I reinvest it into booster boxes, and I then store these away for a long, long time, and I just wait on them as well. I can tell you, Paldea Evolved, Scarlet and Violet, right? I bought these like 3 years ago. I've just been sitting on them. And look at what they've done. They started to move crazy amounts. Obsidian Flames. I think I bought that for $90, honestly. It's like $300 now. It's just an investment vehicle. I can one day sell off my collection and buy things that I want in life. I'm somebody who has been renting my entire adult life, and I one day want to buy a home. I hope to be able to turn this collection one day into a house that I get to move my family into. And I encourage everyone to not only invest in the safe traditional means like your 401ks and your S&P 500s, but to have an alternative asset like Pokemon that is passive and makes you money without you having to do very much work is a great opportunity for someone who is young and has the patience. Key word here is patience. You are not here to make money overnight. I do not make money overnight on the things that I've invested in. You must wait and take your time, okay? If you want to do rip and ships, that's great. You want to do whatnot streams, you have the opportunity to make $1 million this year if you can source enough product. Go for it. It's not my bread and butter. I much rather the passive income stream that Pokemon provides for me. If I have a bill or I gotta do something to, let's say, my car, the engine breaks down, I can grab my Lost Origin booster box and trade that into a card store for $500-600, and I can walk into the mechanic and not have to pay anything. And I mean, technically, yeah, I bought the Lost Origin booster box, but when I bought that, it was only like $120. So I got to pay for a $500 auto mechanic bill for $120. That's the great thing about Pokemon investing, is it's a vehicle for opportunities, for things that you want down the road. So invest in Pokemon. Put it in front of my face. Invest in Pokemon. Investing in Pokemon is smart. Buy art sets, stow them away, wait, be patient, and use the funds to reinvest into the hobby. Rip packs, take your single cards that you don't want, sell them, bring them to the card store, get credit, and reinvest it in the hobby. That's the best part about this hobby. I've been doing this for close to eight years, really, before I got back into it. I've been a collector of Pokemon kind of my whole life, but those teen years I shied away from it because it wasn't cool. You should do the things that you love. Me personally, having this collection behind me, seeing it every day, getting to admire it, getting to rip open packs, getting to, check out my video. I'll link to the short in this video to me pulling this Charizard yesterday. It's the best feeling in the world. It's the best. I wouldn't be able to do that if I didn't, work, but also invest in Pokemon and want to be part of this community, be part of the community, be here for you guys, right? I'm talking for 22.5 minutes about sleeve booster packs, and nobody's gonna see this video, which is the best part, but I love it, and it's what I have the most fun talking about, and it's why I'm here. So thank you again if you watched to this point in the video. Nick, Pokeplumber, Nikki Cards, you guys are awesome. I've been watching your content a lot. I support you fully on your YouTube journey, and man, the growth has been incredible to see. I hope that I one day have an opportunity to meet and jam with you guys, and hopefully my subscriber list can get above 50, maybe 100 one day. But yeah, thank you to everyone for watching the video, and I hope you have an awesome day, and I hope that you pull awesome cards the next time that you get to rip a pack. All right, peace.